My name is Daria Bagina, and I'm a professional Scrum Trainer with Scrum.org, as well as the founder of ScrumMaster.com. Today, I would like to talk about transparency, or more specifically about what does it really mean to have transparency within the Scrum framework. As we know, Scrum stands on 3 pillars of empiricism, and the first one of them being transparency. And the Scrum Guide defines transparency as significant aspects of the process must be visible to those responsible for the outcome. It usually relates to Scrum artifacts by being visible and understood by everyone involved. However, there's more to that. When I usually introduce transparency in the organizations as the necessary element of Scrum implementations, everyone nods their heads and agrees fully. Well, it's a no-brainer. Of course, we want to provide transparent information to our colleagues. However, not everyone actually realizes to which extent we need to be transparent for Scrum to be successful. And that's where trouble comes in when we try to implement and be transparent in real life. There is an assumption that when we implement Scrum, we do not need to make any changes to what we communicate, what kind of information we communicate, and how we communicate it. Management believes that they already provide all the necessary information to their employees to do their job. On the other hand, employees believe that they provide enough information to the management to make proper decisions. It usually is never true, because in organizations, a lot of people tend to withhold much more information than they should for Scrum implementations to be successful. Here's a couple of examples of the things that management and teams must communicate to each other to reach the level of transparency required. Failures, such as solutions that didn't work, or estimations that had blown up, or maybe customer contracts that had been canceled. Actual progress status, as soon as it changes, even if it looks really bad. It also includes admitting to work not being done. Concerns that we might have regarding the goals set, the milestones, management styles, people communication, technology, and others. Potential changes to the upcoming work, such as a potential new customer contract that is underway but has not been confirmed. And all of this information needs to be openly communicated, or at the very least, it needs to be openly available to everyone involved, regardless of their level in the organization. So, from a newcomer, junior developer, to the CEO. Now, there is a tendency to keep some of this information within a small group, but when you keep information like that just within your team or just within your department, what you do is you reduce transparency and undermine the success of Scrum. I've previously heard arguments against providing this kind of information because it might create some unnecessary stress for people around the things that might not even happen, that have not been confirmed, or even distracting them with too much information from more important things that they're working on. However, if you do not disclose, do not provide this information right away as soon as it becomes available to everyone involved, you might create even bigger stress for these people when this information comes as a surprise at the last moment. And even more critically, you would remove your ability to plan accordingly, and this is a much greater risk from a business standpoint. So whenever you think transparency within a Scrum implementation, remember that it might include you changing the way you're communicating the information, as well as how you're communicating and what you're communicating to everyone involved. Make sure that whoever works on the product or in the process that you're implementing gets the same information at the same time. And to close off, I would like to quote George Bernard Shaw, who said, "The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place. Do not allow this illusion to reduce transparency in your organization and take a step forward towards successful Scrum. Thank you for watching.